This is Joe with Harmony Painting, and today we're going to do a blowout patch. We got a big hole in the ceiling from electric, and I'm going to make a patch to fit inside. First, I measured to see how wide I want it to come, because I want it to be able to go a little bit wider than the two sides. Alright, so I already started cutting out the center. I pre-cut it. So I'm going to cut this all the way around. Okay, and then I'm gonna pop it out. So you notch out the center, and then after you have it notched out, I'm gonna take it a little further down, make it easier for me to snap it. Okay, and then I like to just put couple of little slits in it. And we break it. Now I want this to peel off without ripping the skin. So I'm going to do it nice and gentle. If I rip the skin, then I did it for no reason. One down. All right, let's see if it fits. If it doesn't fit, we just start shaving it down a little bit. But I think this is gonna fit. See? You're getting this part of the sheetrock up into the hole, and this feathers out around it, and I'm gonna spackle over. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of spackle all the way around. Use a bigger knife. Alright, just gonna get a little bit of spackle around. Alright, most important thing is that it stays up there flat. And I already gave a nice scrape around the edges. You want it to be smooth, otherwise I'm gonna have to deal with that later. Alright, I got it on there nice and thick so we can get a nice seal. Make sure this is clean. See, there's a little bit of sheetrock stuck to that. If I don't get it off, it's gonna have a bump, and then I'll have to add more spackle to smooth it out. Okay. All right, right back up in that hole. Yeah, like I said, there's a beam right behind here, so it wasn't really making things easy for me. Otherwise I could have put it up there pretty much anywhere. See, it's countersunk a little bit. It's just sunk a little bit up top, which means that I'll have to put an extra coat of spackle on there, but I was going to put spackle on there anyway. All right. So now I'm just going to smooth this out, this first coat, and then I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to let this sit up here, do some other work, let this dry, and then I'm going to come over, put a second coat on. So it's dried, and now I'm just going to put a finished coat on here. Try and get it, bringing it as thin and wide as possible so there's not as much sand. The smoother I get it, the less I'll have to sand. Dried and sanded, now I'm putting a quick coat of primer on it. I'm doing it a little bit light, so that the texture matches the rest of the ceiling. But you can see how nice this patch looks. It was in here. Okay. The ceiling did have a natural dip over here. You can see it all the way around, but our blowout patch looks perfect. Okay, now I have a first coat on there. But to finish it off, I want to use more of a textured roller because I want it to match the rest of the ceiling if I don't put some texture on, it's not gonna match because my spackle is nice and smooth. So this is it. Just finish it up with a little bit of a textured roller, not too heavy. This is maybe a 3/8 or a 1/2 inch roller. Press nice and light. And it'll be like there was never a hole in the ceiling. Get a little closer in here.
Ready? And not popping.
All right.